Alright everyone, today we're gonna be reacting to my friend SlyScizor's Can Brock's anime team beat Pokemon Crystal. If you don't know SlyScizor, he's a cool dude. He makes some cool videos. He's alright. Joking, he's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite Pokemon friend that I've made on YouTube so far. And yeah, he's a cool guy. We're gonna be watching his video. Hopefully he doesn't sue me. I dare you to take me to court, Canadian motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. Or the spell's crystal. I know how to use unknown sayings.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and can you defeat Pokemon Crystal as Brock?
Sure hope so.
Hey, hello there. My name is Brock.
Now if you're here watching this video, definitely make sure and go back and check out the other video I made already. This one is going to be a sequel to that one. I'll put the link up above.
I've watched that one already.
Can you defeat
I missed this one
Pokemon
somehow.
Yellow as Brock, which was Generation 1. This one is going to be based on Generation 2.
I thought he was going to say leave a like, so
the series, what we're going to be doing
I was going to do that.
Basically trying to play through the game as if we were Brock from the anime. We're going to try our best to match up everything we do to match exactly as he did it in the anime relative to the timeline. It's kind of hard keeping move sets accurate, but we'll try our best.
Do it.
And we'll see if we can beat this game and beat the
He's a smart guy. I'm sure he can figure
Brock.
it out. He's pretty smart.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Look at that transition.
Alright, so shortly after defeating Lance in Kanto, Brock decided that Kanto wasn't enough. He was going to head on to Johto.
Bloodthirsty
and
motherfucker.
Try to take on that league. So as you all know, a new trainer entering a new region.
Look how
Their
cute
Pokemon
Zubat is.
Reset to level 5. So we've got Brock's team here. Zubat, Onyx, Geodude, and Vulpix all at level 5. And that is how Brock is going to start his Johto journey.
Can I be real? I'm going to be real with y'all. I always hated Brock's Vulpix. Like, I was not a huge fan. I'm going to be real. Hope that doesn't get me too flamed, but...
So in the show, nothing really happens of real importance with Brock before Violet City Gym, so we had to make our best guess with the levels here. We decided to go with Onyx level 10,
that seems
level
fine.
9, Vulpix at level 10, and Zubat at level 7.
Yeah, I mean, that should be fine.
So he sends out his Pidgey. We go into Onyx here, and we're just going to bind it.
Oh, shit.
But
There's
Pidgey
no rock moves.
It's going to be really annoying here. Pidgey's going to use Mud Slap a whole bunch of times and lower our accuracy. So we decided to go for Screech a little bit, try to lower its defense.
Pidgey going to knock the Onyx.
As you can see, we just can't really make any hits. And this Pidgey is slowly dwindling us down with Mud Slap until finally it will take us out with one final one.
Damn.
So we decided to go into Geodude here. Go
so...
for a tackle and take out the Pidgey.
That's
up,
so
Faulkner
sad.
sends in his Pidgeotto, who starts using Mud Slap
Sorry,
again. Next up, Faulkner sends in his
I thought he said fuck nut for some reason. I was very confused.
Pidgeotto, who starts using Mud Slap again. So all
you got this,
really
Geodude. I believe in you.
Tackle with the Geodude. He's going to be really annoying, continually Mud Slapping, and now our accuracy is so low.
You got this, Geodude.
So he's going to take out Geodude, but no worries. We'll send in our Vulpix.
You got this, Vulpix.
Ember, and we're going to get really lucky with the burn here.
Oh,
Knock
hell
it out
yeah.
with one more Ember, and that is...
Let's go. My boy's got his first badge.
So not too bad of a battle with Faulkner, and we'll move on to the next one.
We should be getting on the way to Azalea Town. Is he getting Pineco? That's the repeat ball, isn't it?
I know I caught you under strange circumstances, but I think it's safe to say we're going to be good friends.
Pineco's cute. I mean, he does explode a lot and almost kills Brock and should go to jail for attempted murder.
So as you can see there, Brock
is
caught
cute.
his Pineco just outside of Azalea Town, so we're going to run into a Pineco right here. Unfortunately, the Pineco that he caught should have been level 8, but we couldn't find one at level 8, so we will get it up to level 8. And
the inaccuracy
for that being is you saw it use self-destruct, and Pineco doesn't learn self-destruct until level 8, so that's the only hint we had for what level Pineco was, but we caught it, and we're moving on.
I sure as shit wouldn't be able to be like, I'd be like, okay.
So for our battle against Bugsy,
my other one's a
we've
level
got
10,
Zubat
so he'll be
up to level 12
he'll be level
here.
10.
He's got the moves Leech Life, Supersonic, and Bite. We've got Geodude up to 13 with Rock Throw,
Oh,
Defense
thank
Skill,
God.
and Tackle. Pineco, like I said, is level 8 now with Self-Destruct, Tackle, and Protect. Vulpix is level 13.
It should be
with
an easy
Ember,
gym
Tail
for
Whip,
him.
Quick Attack, and Roar. And finally, we've got Onyx at 14 with Tackle, Screech, Bind, and Rock Throw.
Oh yeah, it should be a pretty easy gym.
So our battle with Bugsy didn't go too bad, obviously, because we have Rock and Fire types, and he has Bug. So we send in Vulpix, get right to work with a few Embers. He sends out his Kakuna.
Oh.
We do the same exact thing.
God.
Hit it with Ember
poor Bug
just
Boy.
a couple of times, and
This
we'll
poor
knock it
Bug
out.
Boy.
Third up, Bugsy is going to send in his best Pokemon Scyther, so we decide to switch out into Onyx. We decide to hit it with a Rock Throw.
Wow, that didn't
Doesn't
Oko.
quite one-shot it, but he cannot hit
How?
us, and we knock it out with the second one. So that battle was quite easy, and we're on to the next one.
This one should be easy too. Whitney's not that bad, considering, you know.
So the only
Rock
thing that
type.
happened with Brock in between Gym 2 and 3 was Vulpix using Flamethrower, and he doesn't learn that till 31, so I felt that was way too high. Instead, we just try to
It's
keep
terribly
our
too
Pokemon
high.
to the right level here. So we've got our Vulpix at level 18 with Ember, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and Roar. We've got our Geodude at 17 with
Where do you get the flamethrower TM at?
We've got Pineco at 17 with Takedown, Protect, Self-Destruct, and Tackle.
Let's go, Pineco.
And
My favorite
we've got
Brock
Zubat
member.
at 17
Until it
with Bite,
evolves.
Supersonic, Leech Life. And finally, we've got our Onyx at level 18 with Rock Throw, Screech, Bind, and Tackle.
I think he's got this gym.
So this battle with Whitney wasn't too bad. She has normal types. We have Fire and Rock. So the Rock Pokemon do a decent job taking the hits. We started with Vulpix though, attacking this Clefairy with Ember. We're going to go back and
Ooh.
forth with some Metronomes and Embers, but eventually she will take us out. So we go into Geodude. We decide to set up the Magnitude, and that knocks out the Clefairy.
Let's see if Miltank
Her
can actually
last
knock anything
Pokemon
out.
is a Miltank who tries to use Stomp and Roll Out, but we hit it with Magnitudes, and as you can see, she can't really do any damage. So we don't get really lucky with these
Man,
Magnitude
I
rolls.
should have just stuck with Stomp, trying to
some
get
4s,
flinches.
5s. I think the highest, we got an 8 there. 6 is going to
Let's go. We got that bitch of a cow out.
Really, she just couldn't hit us at all, so this battle wasn't too bad.
Alright, not long after leaving Goldenrod. Oh, he's got a Golbat! That's gotta help. Jesus. Morty coming up. Morty? Wait, Rick? Morty? I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore anything I
So
did
from
there.
that clip, we can see that just after leaving Goldenrod, Brock's Zubat does evolve into Golbat.
Hell
and
yeah.
We see it use a Wing Attack as well, so this will be pretty important in
that like
determining
level
Golbat's
22?
level before the next gym.
23, somewhere around there. Ooh, I just spit. Aw.
So also, as you saw in
Fuck
that
you,
clip, before
Vulpix.
arriving in Ecruteak City, Brock meets up with the lady that gave him the Vulpix back in Season 1 and decides to give it back. So we release Vulpix
That sucks.
and onto Ecruteak.
I know, like,
All right,
earlier
so
I
for
was
our
like, I don't
battle
like
at
Brock's
Ecruteak
Vulpix,
City, Pineco is only level
still a set.
21. He did use Spikes before reaching Ecruteak City in the anime, but he doesn't learn Spikes until like 43, so that just didn't seem right to me. So he's going to be at 21 with Takedown, Protect.
He is not going to be able to do anything to
and
Morty.
Tackle. Next up, we're going to have Onyx at level 22 with Rock Throw, Tackle, Screech, and Bind.
Brock really fucked over my boy here by getting rid of his Vulpix. What the hell? Why, Brock? Do you not like SlyScizor? What's wrong with you?
Third up is our Golbat at level 27, and the reasoning for this is because
27.
Zubat learns Wing Attack at 27.
Okay.
So this is
I
like
was
the
a little
lowest
off.
level I felt Golbat could have been, and I know it's a little bit over leveled, but we're trying to be accurate, so we have Golbat at 27. Next up, we've got our Geodude at level 22 with Magnitude, Rock Throw.
Golbat's
Tackle,
going to
and
be the
Self-Destruct.
big boy in this gym.
So this battle with Morty was decently difficult. You'd think it would have been easy with the Golbat, but you'll see in a second
Okay.
why it was not. I decided
was
to
wrong.
self-destruct with Pineco for some reason there, not paying attention, but we go into Onyx and knock it out. He's going to send in his Haunter, so we switch to Geodude and hit him with Magnitudes. He is going to Nightshade, but we will eventually
Okay,
knock it out
so
with the second one.
That's good. Halfway
Third
gone.
up,
Let's
Morty's
go.
going to send in his Gengar. We decide to stay in with Geodude, but he
Well,
gets
25 I didn't realize
knocked out with
his,
a Shadow Ball. So we decide
Gengar
to
is
go
so
into
high level.
Golbat and use Bite, but he puts us right to sleep, so we're going to switch out into Onyx. With Onyx, I decided to use Screech to lower Gengar's defenses before using an Awakening
Smart.
on Golbat. I didn't really want to use items, but
God
this Gengar
damn.
would not stop hitting Hypnosis, and I had no other choice. So we come back into Golbat. I'm not sure why I used Bite instead of Wing Attack. I think I forgot that Bite was special in this gen, but we eventually knock it out and do the
Hell
same
yeah.
to the Haunter. So
Let's
2
go.
bites takes it out.
Halfway
and
done
that's
already.
that.
Way to go, Sly. Pineco evolve. Or is Golbat gonna evolve? Oh, boy's got a Crobat now. That's very sweet. Brock is sweet to his Pokemon, okay?
So you can see from that clip that shortly before arriving in Cyanwood, Brock's Golbat evolves into Crobat. So we got our Golbat to maximum.
Look, Brock may not be my
happiness,
favorite
and it evolved
character.
at level 30. So
Well, he's
we have
not
a
right,
Crobat
dude.
for the next gym.
Shanewood City or Shinewood,
Okay,
whatever.
so the only thing that really happened in the anime before the 5th gym other than that was Onyx and Geodude both used Dig, so we decided it was valid to use our Dig TM on Onyx and set him up with that.
Golbat's gonna have
So
to
we
carry
have
here
Onyx
too.
at 25 with Rock Throw, Dig, Screech, and Bind. Geodude also 25 with Magnitude, Rock Throw, Tackle, Self-Destruct. We've got
Or Crobat,
Pineco
excuse
at
me.
level 24 with Takedown, Protect, Self-Destruct, and Rapid Spin. And lastly, our Crobat at level 30 with Wing Attack, Confuse Ray, Leech Life, and Bite.
Crobat's gonna have
So
to
this
carry
battle
this
with
one.
Chuck obviously wasn't too bad. We do have a fully evolved flying type, so that came in our favor. Well, we decided to lead off with Onyx and go for a Dig.
I just
on
wanted the smarter
Primeape.
options.
For some
Onyx
reason,
ain't gonna be able to do
Primeape
shit
is
on
using
Volley
Fury
Rat.
Swipes, but I'm not sure what he's doing there. So we decided to Dig a few more times. It is gonna miss
Why?
a final Fury Swipes, and we'll take it out with Dig.
This is bullshit. When I went through here with my Poochyena only run, they were on me. it took some workarounds to beat that. Motherfucker, I would have loved for him to do Fury Swaps just on Poochyena instead of like low kicks and stuff. Karate chops or whatever. But I'm glad Sly's getting through here, obviously.
Next up, he's gonna send in a Poliwrath, so we get out of there and into our Crobat. Crobat is going to use Wing Attack, which can't take it out in one hit, but he doesn't even attack us, and we knock it out with the second one.
It's 5
so
down.
Chuck was really pretty easy. Alright,
Olivine.
nothing really happened before Olivine, so we've got the same
This
team
is-
and moves.
should be another easy-
different levels. Onyx 31,
Another easy
Pineco
battle.
27, Geodude at 28, and Crobat at 31. So this battle was decently difficult.
Really?
Although we do have Onyx with Dig, so we did have a super effective move. We decided to Dig the Magnemite, which does one-shot.
Oh, this would have been one of the easier
He's
ones.
gonna go into Steelix here. We have no choice but to just try to Dig. So Dig,
Faster,
as you
too.
can see, does not do a lot of damage, and so we resort to try to use Screech to lower its defenses before it knocks us out.
Geodude, use Magnitude.
Next, we
right?
go into Geodude, who gets
Magnitude
really lucky
10.
with the Magnitude
Wow.
10, actually knocking out the Steelix in one hit. So
Okay.
all
So
she's
that
got
wasn't
left
too bad.
is a Magnemite. We Magnitude the Magnemite with a Magnitude 8, knocking it out in one, and
Okay.
that's the 6th badge.
Damn, he's just blowing through these.
So apparently this is a really slow part of the anime for Brock. Nothing really happened again, so same
28,
team.
wow.
Pineco 28, Onyx 32,
That's gonna be hard.
Geodude at 33.
That's gonna be
and
hard.
We've got Crobat at level 32. So pretty much same move sets as well.
Most of his Pokemon are weak to
Price
ice.
was decently difficult because we don't really have much to hit it with. We do have rock types, but she always has the ice moves, so we
Gee,
can't really take much of a
Price is a man.
hit. We decided to go into Geodude and set up a rollout on the seal. He sends in Piloswine and luckily misses a Blizzard, so we do get some good damage
Okay,
before
let's
getting
go.
knocked out.
We
Next,
can
we
knock
go into
Pilot
Crobat,
Swan's the ace,
finish
right?
off the Piloswine with a Wing Attack, and grow to level 33. His final Pokemon is a Dugong, so we decided to switch into Onyx here, and we're just gonna
Rock throw
hit
that
it with
bitch.
a Rock Throw. It does decent damage, but this thing definitely has some ice moves, so it hits us with an Icy Wind and then an Aurora Beam, which will take us out. Finally, we decided to go into Pineco.
Poor
and
Pineco.
use Self-Destruct.
He's just here
So
to
we do
blow
live an
himself
Aurora
up.
Beam and
Jesus
a
Christ.
Self-Destruct knocks out his final Pokemon, and that is the 7th badge.
He's just here to die.
And one more time, nothing happens on the way to Blackthorn, so we have the same move sets other than Crobat, who's now learned Fly. Pineco at level
Fair
37
enough.
with Explosion instead of Self-Destruct. Geodude at 39 now has Earthquake. And Onyx 39 learned Sandstorm.
He couldn't have stayed near the
this
same
gym
levels
battle
because this
was
fucking
really hard.
sucks.
This is probably the hardest so far in this series. It took quite a few tries. But the strategy we had to do was start with Crobat, set up a Confuse Ray, and
Wow,
hope
he got
it didn't
double.
hit us. So
Okay.
that's what happened in this battle.
Good.
And when he switches to the other Dragonair, we need to switch into Geodude because each Dragonair has different moves. It was really weird. So this Dragonair specifically only had Dragon Breath, so we were able to take
Thank
a few
God he
hits
didn't get
and
paralyzed.
Earthquake. The third Dragonair, we decided to stay in with Geodude and try to Earthquake, but it has Ice Beam.
Ooh.
So the strategy with this one was to go into Pineco,
Just
use
explode, oh
Explosion.
my God.
We are able to
Poor
barely take
Pineco.
that Ice Beam and knock it out with one Explosion. So last is her Kingdra.
Oh, it's gonna be
faster
real
than the Kingdra,
hard.
so we decide to Screech, but one Surf is definitely going to
That's
take
gonna
out
be so
Onyx.
hard.
But the Screech lowered its defenses enough that we can go in and Wing Attack a couple of times, and luckily all it does is Smoke
Wow. I
Screen.
didn't wanna go
We
for
hit
Ice Beam.
again, and that's our 8th badge.
Good for him.
Brock's Pineco does evolve into Fortress. We decided that since it should know Spikes, then we should evolve it at level 43. So we got Spikes on the Pineco and then evolved it into a Fortress. And this is the last thing
Spikes
that
was
happens in anime
ground?
with Brock before we get to the Elite Four.
No, that was a ground move.
So we finally arrived
Fuck
at
you,
the
Will.
Elite Four, and this is the team we're going to go in with. We decided everyone at 45. Onyx has Rock Throw, Earthquake, Screech, and Sandstorm. Geodude is going to have Earthquake, Rock Throw, Rollout, and Explosion. Fortress is going to have Takedown, Spikes, Explosion, and Rapid Spin. And Crobat is going to have Wing Attack, Confuse Ray, Fly, and Bite.
Alright.
So our Elite Four battle with Will was not too bad actually. It took a couple of tries, but we figured out that we could two-shot with Onyx's Rock Throw. So we two-shot the Xatu, and he goes into Exeggutor. So we do want to switch
Fucking
out.
gross.
We're going to go into Crobat here and hit him with a Wing Attack. So we
They're gonna
can't knock
Oko?
it out in
Wow.
one, but he sets up a Reflect so we can knock it out with the second one. Third up, he's going to go into his Jinx, so we have to switch into
Oh,
Fortress
man.
because Fortress
I
is
did
the
not-
only Pokemon that can.
Look, I went through the what is this? Johto Elite Four with just Poochyena. I got PTSD from fighting these motherfuckers. This is just bothering me looking at them.
Take hits from Jinx. Luckily, we avoid that lovely Kiss, and Psychic doesn't do a whole lot, so we can take down this Jinx a couple of times,
Let's
take a
go.
few hits, and knock it out. Next up, he goes into his second Xatu. So we
Onyx
go
time,
back into
baby.
Onyx and try
Onyx
to
time.
rock
Get that
throws
rock
again.
throw off.
This time, Rock Throw doesn't look like it's going to two-shot, but we survive a hit and hit it with a second one, which somehow
Look
gets
at
a
that high
and
damage
knocks it
roll.
out. Last up, Will has a Slowbro.
Look at that
We
guy.
decide to stay in
He
his
looks so
Screech
weird.
before
He looks
getting
so
knocked
goofy.
out by a Psychic. So with this thing's defense lowered, we go for an Explosion on Geodude, and that is going to one-shot the Slowbro, giving us the win.
At least Fortress isn't the only one killing itself now, right?
Alright, Elite Four Koga was not too bad at all. We decide to lead off with Crobat because we know he's going to send out the Ariados. So we go into Crobat, hit him with the Wing Attack, and that's actually enough to
Ooh.
one-shot. Next
Yeah,
up,
okay.
he goes into Venomoth, so we decide to stay in and go for a Fly. He's obviously going to miss his move.
It doesn't-
and
I mean, it
Fly is
doesn't
enough to
matter 'cause it
one-shot
OHKO'd.
as well.
I would have been,
So
I might
third
remember
up,
like,
he's got a
Onyx rock
Fortress.
throw 4
We
times.
do decide to stay in and go for the Confuse Ray. So the Fortress does end up hitting itself, and then we switch out into Geodude. Now, since this Fortress is confused, we are going to try and set up the rollout.
Oh, I
It
didn't even
does
think about
hit
that.
itself a few
Keep
times,
doing that.
and we get lucky with the
Let's
rollout,
go.
but
Ah.
unfortunately, it protects and stops.
I knew there was
the
a reason
rollout
I
in
didn't
its
like the
tracks,
fucking
so
Fortress.
we can't really gain much traction with it. Eventually, it does explode,
Wow.
and we barely survive it. with
Wow, it
17
had 1
health.
HP left and it did
So
that.
he's going to go
What a
into
loser.
a Crobat of his own and double team, but luckily we do break through with the
Damn.
roll and get a crit, which knocks it out in one.
Look at
Then
you
he goes
go,
into Muck,
Geodude.
which uses Acid Armor for some reason. Probably saved him, to be honest, but we do decent damage and then knock it out. Finally, we go into Onyx.
Toka was
hit him with an
easier than I
Earthquake,
thought it would have
giving
been.
us the win. Elite Four Bruno was probably the easiest of these battles, just because we
As
have
it should
Crobat
be.
and he is mostly fighting types. I didn't realize he was going to lead off with Hitmontop, but nonetheless, we have Onyx in here, so we go for an Earthquake twice, and the second one does kill him because he decided to dig. So he's going to switch into Hitmonlee, which we're going to send in our Crobat and hit him with a Fly. So he's going to miss
Just put him
his
in
high
cruise
jump
control
kick,
and take
a
Bruno
Fly
out.
is definitely going to one-shot that Hitmonlee. Third up, he's got Onyx, so we decide to go back into our Onyx and hit him with an Earthquake. Earthquake is not enough to one-shot, but all he does is bind, so we're going to hit him with the second one and knock him out.
Out of here. Get out of here, Bruno. What's he got? What? This is Machamp.
Next up, Bruno's going to send in his Hitmonchan, so we switch back into Crobat and hit him with another Fly. So he's going to miss that Ice Punch, and a Fly is actually going to crit and knock out his Hitmonchan.
Hopefully he can
So
just
all he's
crit
got
this dude
left is a
too.
Machamp.
This
We do
Machamp
hit him
is
with a
scary.
Fly, which doesn't quite one-shot. He's going to hit back hard with a Rock Slide, but we are able to take the hit.
Oh, let's go.
And finish off with a Wing Attack, giving us another win.
Let's go. Got
And
Karen
our last
next.
Elite Four member, Karen, was not too terrible. A little bit harder than Bruno, but not
Hard
too
to
bad.
pick.
So she's going to lead off with an Umbreon. We decide to go in with Fortress. This Umbreon is pretty annoying. It just uses Sand Attack and other stalling moves, but we decide to lay down some spikes. And it is going to confuse us with Confuse Ray. And then
She's
use
doing
a
to him
bunch
what
of
he
feint
did to
attack.
Koga.
So we try to break through with Takedown. It's going to slowly take our health down, but we do get lucky with a crit. It's going to keep using Feint Attack, which doesn't do a whole lot.
Come on,
but
one more. One
kinda
more.
adds up when he hits you like 10 times.
Thank you.
Finally, we do knock it out, but we only have 29 health left. So he's going to send in Houndoom. We have to switch into
Earthquake
Onyx.
should take that out though, right?
Onyx is going to use Earthquake, and Earthquake is actually going to take out this Houndoom in one
Okay.
hit, which is really nice.
Good.
Third up, she has a Vileplume, so we're going to switch into our Crobat.
That's not a dark type Karen, you
Crobat is
cheater.
going to go for a Fly, which is actually going to take out the Vileplume from here and just leave her with 2. So she's got a Gengar coming out. We decide to go back into our Onyx.
Earthquake
and
should
see if we
echo
can
that
hit
as
it
long
with
as it
an
hits, right?
Earthquake. It decides to curse for some reason.
okay.
And
I thought that was the
will
earthquake
easily
damage.
Take out the rest of it.
I was very confused for a
Last
second.
up, she has a Murkrow. So we decide to go into Geodude.
Just rock
and
throw that
use a
bitch.
rock move. So the Murkrow is going to Feint Attack, which surprisingly does a
Damn.
lot of damage. A rock throw doesn't quite do it, so she's going to knock us out.
Wow, I am really surprised about that.
Lastly, we just need to go into Onyx here, hit it with one more rock throw.
And
It is going to hit us with Feint Attack, but we break through on the last one and knock it out.
Murkrow
defeating
surprisingly
Elite Four Karen.
strong. All right, let's go against Lance. This is going to be
as expected, this Champion Lance battle was definitely the hardest battle of this series. It took multiple tries and some really good luck to beat. At
least he's got some rock types for the
sending
for the
Crobat
flags.
first, hit this Gyarados with a Confuse Ray, and then just get lucky. We needed to keep Crobat at a high health. Also for this battle, I couldn't beat them with the Pokemon at level 45, so we did level them all up to 50 in order
that's
to
fair.
finally beat this battle.
trust me, I had to get my Bucci in
So
at
this
100.
Gyarados doesn't hit
45
us. We
and
get
50,
lucky
it's
enough,
fine.
And we go into the Dragonite with full health, but we're going to switch into Onyx.
Rock
So
throw right.
just like with Claire, these Dragonites all have different movesets. So this Dragonite specifically only can hit us with Twister.
So that
So
shouldn't
we
do
decide to go into
yet.
Onyx, hit him with a rock
do a
throw
crazy
a few
amount.
times, and she can't really do much to us. So we do survive and knock out the first Dragonite. Second Dragonite, we have to go into Fortress
gonna
because
explode.
this Dragonite can hit us too hard. So this Dragonite
I'll
likes
take
to
down.
use Blizzard. Luckily, it misses twice.
Wow.
We get really lucky with this, and actually misses 3 times. So we don't really take much damage with Fortress and knock it out.
It'd be an easy rock
For
throw
the
and dead, right?
Charizard, we need to use a rock move, so we switch into Geodude and we go for a rollout. This flamethrower doesn't kill Geodude. Unluckily, though, we do get burned, and he's going to take us out with
Lame.
the second one. So this didn't go
Lame.
according to plan, but we do send in Onyx with the
That
rock
should
throw,
kill-
which
yeah,
is
easy.
enough to knock out
So
the
another
Charizard.
Dragonite and Aerodactyl, right?
Next, he's got his Aerodactyl. He's can't really hit us with anything, so we do get lucky in that regard. He goes for a Hyper Beam.
Okay,
And
one more
rock
Dragonite.
throws is enough.
Dragonite, you got this, brother.
So he's got just the one Dragonite left, and we try to go for a Screech,
Oh, we
which
missed the
fails,
Screech.
unfortunately.
Damn.
But that's okay. We go into Fortress, we go for a takedown, and knowing it's locked into Outrage, we go for an Explosion.
Is that gonna kill?
Which we do have it low enough. And
Yeah, all right. Let's.
So it's kind of fitting
Let's
that
go.
the Explosion wins it for Brock, and
My
we
boy B.
finally
Lance.
defeated the champion.
My
So
boy
we
Pete
have
Lance.
definitely answered the question, can you defeat Pokemon Crystal as Brock? And it looks like you definitely can. And without being too over leveled either. We did need everyone at level 50, but that was as high as I wanted to go because Lance had a
50's fair.
Dragonite at 50, and I felt like that was the most fair. But
50's fair.
one last time, we see the team Crobat, Onyx, Geodude, and Fortress. All of them were needed to be level 50 to beat this. I didn't use items in the final battle. That's what I wanted, and we did end up doing it.
All right.
So thank you guys so much for watching this one. I really
Good job, brother. That was a great video. I know I'm a little late to watching this. It was May 7th, and now it's November 13th. It'll be the 14th when this goes up. But hey, better late than never, right? This is really good. Boy's smart. Check him out if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video. Great dude. Great dude.